Where do the rap really take place? Where do it really like, this is my time in your mind? When are you like, no, this you gotta go?
When I came home from jail for the 21 days, like they arrested me and I got the bond, detention hearing, they locked me up. I stayed for 21 days, got a bond. That was March. I got out of jail February 28th. Yeah, I got out of jail the beginning of March. I dropped my first tape April 9th, 2019, Testers. That's when it was like, this, cause like.
You put them testers out there to the street.
Yeah, cause we had printed up some CDs and those was selling like, and you know, but at the time the cars was just evolving where they wasn't having CD players no more. So a lot of people telling me like, man, put that on Apple Music, man, so I can play it on the phone. Like, I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I'm asking Peasy to do it for me. Like, around him, like, man, y'all can put my CD on Apple Music. Yeah, we got you on. But motherfuckers busy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I got out of jail, my cousin, Will, that's like my manager now, like, he been making music, like he damn near know everything about the music business, but he just like, he make music and everything, but he just be chilling like. But he came to me, he like, man, you need to rap, man, like this actually like can pay you. And I'm like, now I'm like, damn, like how do you make the money? Cause I've been trying to figure that out. And he's showing me like, my cousin, which is his girlfriend, like she make music too and beats. So her name Traction, so she getting little checks.
With the gold hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
She getting little checks from the music, you know what I'm saying, from her little beats and she putting out. So I'm like, and he like, look at her numbers and look at your numbers just off these few videos. He like, man, you could get paid off this. Like you just, so now in my head, I'm like, so if I just drop more music, you know what I'm saying? And he know how to put it on Apple Music through the distro key. So he helped me. When I got out of jail, Will gave me $100. I ain't had nothing to my name. Like he paid for my cover for Testers. You know what I'm saying? And he put that on Apple Music. And he told me like, don't really expect no money yet. Like just keep doing what you're doing. He like, they usually don't pay out for 3 months. They let it build because you know, they really ain't paying out much. So they try to let it build up. But I guess I made enough to where they sent the check in 30 days. So in May, I get a check for like $1,600.
Like,
now my mind is blown because like, man, $1,600, like I'm in the trenches, like I don't know nobody who even get this much money, like on a normal. So I'm like, what can I do to do that again? He like, it's gonna go up. He like, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, just rap, man. The next month, that was about $3,200. The next month, that was $5,000. I'm like, this is real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas calling me, I got $500 to do a song. I'm, what? That's easy. Like, niggas pulling up, 5 minutes. 500. I feel like I'm getting over on people. But these people happy, like hell yeah,
So you rap hustling?
I'm rap hustling, man. Like for real though, like coming out the house with nothing, like 60, 70,000, like in 2 days, like for real. And I ain't taking nothing. I'm taking anything. 5,500. You could probably got a song for me from $100 for $100 while I was getting millions of views, bro. That's how much I was rap hustling. Like I'm at the studio, man. You ain't leaving with no money, man.
You ain't leaving with no. You ain't leaving no money on the ground.
Nothing on the table, bro.
That's when his manager needed to step in. Hey, nigga, get that $75 back, nigga.
Yeah.
Now you're being greedy.
Yeah.
You tripping,
but at the time, it was like nigga
was taking
that's
everything.
What made people love me though, because it's like, it got to a point where I'm rapping with fans. Like, this never happened where your fans, like they can make music with you. Like, who your favorite rapper?
Probably Tupac.
When you was growing up, how would it feel if you could just say, man, here go $100 and I can rap with Tupac?
Some of the craziest I ever did when he got murdered, I cried. Now I'm an adult, I'm like, what the f? I didn't know Tupac. I was on some dumb.
That was the impact he had.
I was in the car talking about, he killed Pac. I didn't know Pac.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The f was I thinking about?
That's
we do is the shit we do, how we view life as young, how you view life as a whole. it is totally different.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, you the young OG, right? But you always been viewing life on some, I gotta get some money.
Yeah.
Even when I was telling you, no, man, you need to do this rap, man. You see the little bit of fame, you like, nah, I gotta get some money, man.
Yeah.
I gotta. So when the basis around it is feeding your family, and now you take that hustle and you put that to this, come on,
Can't
man.
lose.
How it gonna stop you, man?
I was talking to a nigga in a joint, like, cause like, you know, it was an old guy, I fuck with him too, like, he brick man, you know what I'm saying? That's all he do is sell dope. But like, we used to just be talking and like he said, he told me, like, he learned a lot of shit from me and I didn't even know that I was like, you know, giving game. I'm talking to him like sensibly, like, man, cause I used to ask him like, man, like, he say he was probably making $200,000-$300,000 every week, like, off cocaine. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like the time they gave. He like, yeah. He like, hell yeah. He like, if a motherfucker told me to do 11 years for $1 million, hell yeah, I'd do it. And I used to be like, man, like money mean that much to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be away from your family for doing this for some money. I'm like, and it's way more money out there.
Right.
And I used to be like, man, you made hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars selling something that you don't want nobody to know you selling. Like, how much sense did that make? Mm-hmm. I got some candy, but hey, don't tell nobody. Mm-hmm. So how I'ma sell it? Mm-hmm. You can't walk around with a shirt that say I got dope for sale. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you take that hustle and just go buy some leaf and charge more for it the same way you do, you can't lose.
Right.
It don't matter how it go, really. It's a number game. Like, you making a $300 markup. How did shit you can go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How did you and RMC Mike come together?
I've been around Mike like 14, 15 years. Like, we met when we was in school. He kind of stayed in the neighborhood we moved in. Well, he's dead. And like, you know, we stay on Mackin Road. He stay on Chevrolet. It's like this. Like, they connected. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see each other probably every day at the store, and like we probably end up going to the same school. So now you from the, you know, and I'm driving, bitch, ride with me, come on. We smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? It's just my like, but like at the time, like me and Mike was kind of like, cause Mike used to like breaking houses. He'll tell you like Mike used to break in houses.
Mike
like,
used to go through back windows. He was a window warrior.
Yeah,
Mike.
like I never really could. Right here, RMC Mike.
Creepy.
Real money counter.
Real
money counter was he was a window wizard. He come through, you just see his foot. He had a logo. His foot be hanging through the window like this.
That was his logo.
His foot hanging through the window. Half his body was his logo.
Yeah. Mike can tell you though, he used to steal TV. Like, we was up. Like, but the type of guy I was, I ain't going in the house. Like, I know who about the TV, but I ain't going in the house.
That's the killer part.
But Mike was too big. How you thinking like, how this big coming through the window? You know.
Nah, he wasn't that big at the time.
He was skinny then.
Yeah, he was little Mike then.
He was little Mike then.
He always had this though.
He
like,
get right in that motherfucker.
Mike could buy liquor, you know what I'm saying?
Mike up in there, yo.
Mike in the window. How did a lot of
You
times
look through the motherfucking glass, Mike in there struggling with his 65.
it's like this.
Little as
In his shit. How a lot of times when I hear y'all, to me it's like I be saying to myself, these was going at it in the studio.
Yeah.
They trying to run each other off the track.
Yeah.
Is that the mission?
It was a friendly competition.
Yeah.
Cause every time y'all just be like,
But sometimes like we just be helping each other. Like we just be in there
shit.
talking. Like if I'm on the mic and something come up, shit, he'll just say it. He'll push me to the, or shit, he'd be like, bitch, say this. You know what I'm saying? Like
We help each other
giving
at the
it,
same
like,
time, but it's friendly competition too at the same time.
I want to see if I can go harder every time. Like me up on that one.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Like meeting him and he that changed my whole record. Cause I used to be a writer.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, I started with them and then we'd go in the booth, I get to write. These to be done with the song before my verse done.
Yeah.
So it just be on, I just gotta get in there and do it. Like, nigga, the same way they doing it. Right. And you know how to shit, practice, just keep doing it, you get better at it, you feel me?
how was it when you knew he was going in? Did y'all go crazy in the studio? Like, we gotta do a bunch of songs.
every day.
I mean, that was already. It wasn't even like.
My
That was
mother
already
had to
natural.
kill me to get me out the studio.
That was. It was already natural.
every day. Like I was, once I made them distro kid checks.
See, the best game I could give you, right, is if you don't learn to love that shit. Because it's really hard to learn to love something that you really wasn't into.
Right.
It's like I'm not a rapper. I really wasn't even into rapping.
Right.
But the people chose you.
Yeah.
The people said this shit hot.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, I got something. 9 out of 10 is gonna say, I got something. Man, I gotta run with this just because the people like it. But they might not fall in love with that.
Right.
Fall in love with that.
It's different.
Like, you know what? The
you
same love
sacrifice
you had
time with your kids for this.
Right.
Yeah.
So you might as well fall in love with it because you like, I gotta leave my babies to go do this. I'm gonna be going for a month to go on tour. I gotta go. So I'm just gonna half it. When you half it, you're gonna get half the
wasting
money.
time, yeah.
You're gonna get half the money. You never gonna reach your full potential. Yeah, people like you, so you always gonna be able to get the money, get to the. But you don't want to level out here. You want to level out the fuck up here.
Yeah.
And that come with. I gotta fall in love with this shit.
Yeah.
I gotta even be willing to try that I normally don't try. Yeah. You know what? You might hear me singing on a record tomorrow, but it ain't never gotta come out.
Right.
But you ain't gonna never say I ain't tried it.
Yeah.
I gotta, because it be the records that you least like the most, that the fans like the most. You be like, I ain't even like that record like that. That shit going crazy like that. They love it.
So always like that.
Get in there, man, fall in love with the process and try different shit, man.
I don't care how you feel about it.
Because at the end of the day, only you and your homies gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that ain't it. All right, I tried some shit. Put that to the shot. Even what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you gotta try some
Gotta
shit,
try.
if not, it's just like, he just keep making the same songs over and over. You know what I mean? And then what's so crazy about y'all is that y'all in a space where you gotta keep dropping. Mm-hmm. See, when we was coming up, drop, you're not gonna get another album for 2 years. He gonna live off that album for 2 years.
He gonna tour for 2 years.
Now, you drop an album, you don't come back for 3 years later, now it's
So with.
You
it's Gio, the young OG. You like, Mr. Stone, my
Yeah.
He like, you wasn't rapping for
You gotta
3
drop
years.
every couple months.
I thought you quit.
I feel like if you make 9 days with how we with the old way, because it's not like that.
Right.
I feel like if you rap, you should drop a song every quarter. Period. I mean a tape.
Every quarter, 4 times a year.
Depending on how good. Matter of fact, no matter how good you is, like you should give them a tape every quarter.
Or at least 2
keep
tapes a
growing.
year. At least.
They gotta be strong though.
You gotta be strong.
They gotta be
Because
strong.
I'm seeing big artists drop a tape and that don't even last 13 days.
Yeah.
Nobody give.
Yeah.
We in a time where people don't, and it's starting to get like, celebrity is so accessible now that the value of it is dying.
That's exactly what's going on.
Like people don't even care no more. I don't care how big of an artist is you. And it's like, I think the entourage is killing music because a lot of artists got too many people around them and ain't nobody telling them like, yo dog, the same you saying right now, you were saying that in 2022, you saying it in 2025. Mm-hmm. You not hot. Ain't nobody saying that. There's no evolution, there's no growth. Mm-hmm. You're rapping the same thing, you're not taking me nowhere as a fan.
Yeah.
Why should I stay with you, Bunny? I don't care. And the jury, the cars, none of that is streamed.
No.
Good, it's like,
And none of that
good
shit
song?
don't really mean nothing no more because at the end
Everybody
of the
got
day,
it.
if you go to the club in Atlanta, right? Just say we go out, right? It's going to be 2,000 in the club and it's going to be 1,600 with jewelry on. Now, granted, only 300 of them going to be real, if that.
100.
But let's be for real, it's gonna be a nigga standing right next to you, he like this. And a good don't know the difference. She actually looking at him like it's better than yours.
Yeah.
That's the middle of the mall, baby.
Yeah.
But they don't know the difference. So, and then you got women that find out, and then they don't care.
Yeah.
They like, I already gave him something. It's too late. His whole kid is fake.
Yeah.
The Porsche he picked me up in was his man's.
Yeah.
From Turo.
He got me. It's too late. I gave him some ass. He finessed me.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, that shit don't even, the value of that shit don't even mean
That's why the
nothing
music
no more.
always, the music gotta come first. It's like that music, when you go in that studio, you gotta be building songs that can touch people and they can feel beyond everything, because it's a battle of the jury to close that shit, everybody. But when that song come on and it can connect with different demographics, you know what I mean? It can connect with different cultures. It can connect with different generations. Now you got something. Because that one song, that 2 minutes, if it's right, you can run that shit for 18 months.
Yeah.
So I'm just listening.
Meek Mill's been running that shit for 18 years, man.
That's what I'm saying, one song. All you need is one. But you could be running, whereas though you could, and then you could really go live, you can put your paper together. You know what I mean? Because I think we live in an environment, right? And I was telling Mike that now it's about, the studio has become the block. Now with people just in there to be in there. You selling the same package that you was selling a year ago, slinging, and ain't nothing evolving, it's not gonna change. You can't go from, I'm slinging hand to hell, I'm selling little work. When you gonna get to selling bricks, bro? When the quality of music, when the music gonna go from being a package to a brick, because it's so strong, you understand, damn, this is how you do a bridge, this is how you create a great hook. When you go into that studio, you make that hook first, and then you build around that. It's different. Now you got some, because now the worst thing that happened, the consumer of music and the fans and on social media, the artists put the consumers and everybody down with too much game because they gave them too much. So now they smarter. They know how to listen to music. Damn, you on the same. Why you think they so critical? Why you think they say a nigga cold real quick? Oh, he cold, we don't listen to that no more. They got too witty. And like I was saying, it's great for y'all as y'all still climbing up, because now ain't nobody pressed with the big time celebrity no more, because it's over, it's too accessible. And if you too accessible, you kills the value of it.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Everywhere we go, we bigger than all of them.
Yeah.
And we don't lead with none of that.
You'll be back. Emus can't help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
And Doug.
Well, I'll be.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Some hacks test your limits, and some make the everyday effortless. Discover the new Dove Men Body and Face Scrub. Your all-in-one to scrub, cleanse, and moisturize. Your ultimate hack for healthier feeling skin.
Yeah.
I wear sweatsuits every day, man. Hell, I'm an old you don't know I got money. That's on you, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't give a what you think. So, but we make a human connection.
Authenticity.
You feel me? You gotta understand, if a motherfucker see a regular motherfucker who they think is a celebrity, they go, yo, they go such and such. Yo, they go. You know what everybody that see us say? I don't give a fuck if he's 17, I don't give a fuck if he's 59. Yo, no. Yo, that's the introduction.
Yeah.
Because
it's a personal connection.
We make so much of a personal connection that a feel like he can play with us.
He
like
know
that.
us.
Like he feel like, you know how many say, man, you know that you just say, Gilly, man, I'm sorry, man, I see you every day, man. I think I know you, man. I'm sorry. It's like, no, nigga, you's a nut, nigga.
You's a nut, too.
Personal, nigga got the nasty do-rag.
Yeah.
Smoking that Reggie
See,
weed, nigga.
we make a human connection.
And
That's bigger than any jewelry, watch, Bentley, plane, or anything you can do. We make a human connection. We in the airport and the girl walk up on us and say, man, y'all like my fathers, man. I lost my dad out here, man. I listen to y'all every day. Y'all like my father. Break down and start crying, man.
So shouts out to Gilly and Wallow. Shouts out to Rio. Definitely go check out Rio. He's got a lot of bangers. And I like how he said, you know, prison changed him for the better. He picked up rapping, made his few checks, had a few bumps in the road. He had trouble at the beginning buying beats and paying for studio time. But the roadblocks and setbacks, it didn't stop him. He kept rapping. Eventually, he found a way to make money. He figured out how to put his music online, got on DistroKid, and he hasn't looked back since. You know, I've been watching Rio drop, especially before he Especially before he went to jail, he was dropping every single day. It was almost to a point to me where it was almost like, you know, he was oversaturating himself. But then when he went to jail, it was the complete opposite. You know, there was 3 whole years, almost 4 years, where you weren't getting new Rio content. So, you know, being able to go back and listen to all the old music definitely helped him on his bid. And truth be told, I find inspiration in Rio's story. You know, how he got on Distro Kid, figured out how to make a little money, and, you know, he's just been going crazy ever since. I kind of use that same philosophy. I've been on YouTube for the past 1.5 to 2 years. I finally figured out how to make $1. And it's like, okay, I finally found my niche. You know, I finally found my lane. I thought it was hilarious when Wallow said he was crying about Tupac's death. I felt the same way about Nipsey. You know, I didn't know Nipsey, but his impact really, you know, struck a chord with me. And it's cool just to hear the stories Rio was saying, you know, how he inspired the brick man to, you know, get out the game and figure out how to make money in different ways, legal ways. It's cool when you put people on game and they actually listen. And it was a gem when they said, you gotta fall in love with the grind. You know, you gotta try. Y'all gotta try something. And I even compare, you know, my videos to what they were saying. Like, you never know what song is gonna pop. And that was my mentality with YouTube now. I don't know what video is going to pop, but, you know, I'm going to keep putting out videos. And another gem was when they said making human connections and being authentic. You know, if you're making human connections and being authentic, that's going to take you way further than the fame. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you guys hop into my bio where you guys can follow my other platforms. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.